A baseball franchise is a complex and delicate apparatus. Every little cog or gear or pinion matters, is vital. Whether you're the guy signing the checks, filling out the lineup card, or combing the baseball frontier for talent, the club is counting on you. Expectations are high, and flexibility is a must, because things don't always go as planned. Tough decisions need to be made, and made right. It's no shame to delegate when necessary. Everybody could use a hand now and then. But in the end, it's the guy at the top that gets the credit, or the blame. So when that time comes, when the dust settles and there's only one team left standing, here's hoping it's yours.
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. between the New York Yankees and the Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. As we draw ever closer to first pitch, let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Jay Happ gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Smoke on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped straight up. Donaldson is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, catcher,
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Luis Severino is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Striding in, Kevin Farr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Designated hitter, Devin Travis.
Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. One out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Baseman Josh Donaldson looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Smoke has room in foul territory. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Row, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
batting sixth, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Leading off for Toronto, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, second baseman, John Hervis.
Next to bat for Toronto, John Hervis Solarte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no score. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Villar's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tulowitzki is there. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 33.
Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. The 1-2. A little foul. Popped him up. Donaldson near the bag at third. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Stepping into the box, Russell Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Farr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Windup and the 0-1 down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Ronald Torreyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting,
digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Hernandez, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Scorched to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. On to first. The double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Now to the plate, Yangervis Solarte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Randall Grichuk. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Number 2,
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Tries to dump this one out to left, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 Toronto. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 33,
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He popped out in his first trip. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And that's out number 1.
third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. to short, hit hard. Gregorius is there. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Drury has a play. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Pitch popped up. Smoke on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in now, Rendell Britchett. This is line to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. One left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Striding forward in the 8th.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty D, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Walker waits on the 1-0. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And rolls foul for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Judge stands at second with 2 gone.
That's a
good waste pitch. 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Popped him up. Solarte is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 57.
Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he's going to get the second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton giving chase. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another shot now, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Working to keep them in the game here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Giro, is I prefer to pitch at night games as opposed to day games.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch. Behind
0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hicks on at first, nobody out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. John Axford answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. You happen to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jay Happ gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Luis Severino pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score 4 runs on 6 hits. However, we'll have 3 men on
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-1. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 10-2. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-3. The Pirates picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-4. The Chicago White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-4. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. Corey Kluber got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, leading the Tribe over the Mariners 6-1. The Rangers totaled 11 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-7. Rhys Hoskins had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as the Phillies took care of the Braves 13-6. The Chicago Cubs got 11 hits overall as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-2. The Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 1-0.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's only 2 for 10. Sliders in for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that one is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting to guide the plate with the bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Still only 1 out in the inning. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Throw on to smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. Sonny Gray will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, man. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And it's quickly 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Here's Neil Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits this one hard the other way. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting eighth, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
Stepping in for the Jays, Yonhervis Solarte. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Gloved by Walker. On to first, and there were 2 down.
batting fifth, left fielder.
So striding in, Teoscar Hernandez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's a .333 hitter. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brett.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Randall Grichuk, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's the first out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Next to bat for Toronto, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Catcher,
Russell Martin now 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Lined hard to center field, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Stroman looks in. First pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
This is skied into short left center. On the move is Farr. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Second home run early in the year, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is under it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Jays get one back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker will swing it from the left side right here.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch and a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Stroman comes set. 1-0 on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Count 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They still lead it 2-1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Walker's got it. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, they'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Russell Martin, a base hit in his first trip.
Russell Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Hernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Smoke. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Gary Sanchez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. No balls and one strike. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Devin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gregorius is calling for it. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ellsbury is there. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1-2-3. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in once again, Yangervis Solarte. No hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Ellsbury is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Hard hit to first. Bird has it. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is wild, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Dylan Betances takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Troy Tulowitzki will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. Hard liner to center field. Ellsbury is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Here's Neil Walker. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Neil Walker.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Grichuk going back, still ranging back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And we are tied again.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
3-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Solarte camps under. Here's Brett Gardner now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a .333 hitter. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Devin Travis.
Ready once again, Devin Travis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set, and the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Start of the 9th in this one as we welcome you back inside and under the roof here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Pillar is there, and he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the bottom.
Leading up the bottom of the ninth inning for the Blue Jays. Third baseman, Justin Mosley.
Steve Pearce is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here it comes. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. Ready for another chance? Yonhervis Solarte. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit well towards the hole. Walker has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left.
Stepping in and ready for another shot to Oscar Hernandez. Curtis Granderson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Steve Pearce will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Curtis Granderson will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Leading off for the game, shortstop,
Tyler Clippard takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Tyler Clippard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a Ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching the pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Neil Walker will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brendan Drury. He went down on strikes last time up. Hit on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Jonathan Holder comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Grichuk.
Leading off for the game.
First offering on its way. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He swings and lines it to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Stepping in for the Jays, Russell Martin has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Grichuk rounds third and is striding for home. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Troy Tulowitzki. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Tyler Clippard claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
you